Ever wonder if playing an Ironman profile on HYPIXEL SKYBLOCK might actually be better than a normal one? Hi, I'm Nitrix, and I quit my level 413 normal profile to start a fresh Ironman. And well, I love it. Ironman profiles aren't just about making the game harder. They redefine the entire Skyblock experience, turning it into a deeper, richer, and more satisfying journey. By restricting your interactions with other players in trading and purchases, Ironman forces you to genuinely explore, learn, and appreciate every aspect of the game. Here's exactly why Ironman could be the best decision you've ever made in Skyblock. I get asked pretty often if I am enjoying Ironman, or more interestingly, if I regret my decision to make an Ironman. The immediate answer to that is no, but I wanted to address a few of the points of what really makes me enjoy Ironman so much in this video. I'm also going to take this time for this to serve as a mild progress update, very quickly going through some of the things that we have, the minions we have set up, the levels that we've achieved, and overall some of the things that we've gone for. And then we'll also be talking about what exactly makes Ironman so fun, why I think it is a far better game mode compared to mains. So first of all, for the little update, we've got our nice fishing minions here. These are great for fishing collections and working on that large enchanted fishing sack. Redstone, because redstone collection is huge, and flint or gravel with a flint shovel, because flint is a terrible resource to get. You need lots of it on Ironman. Down here, I have some revenant minions because, again, talking about a terrible collection, you need a lot of rotten flesh for stuff in this game. And then, of course, the sheep minion as well. We've got our storages here, our experimentation table here, and our sweet fucking castle that we built out. As for our Skyblock level, we're at 102 right now, and we have 33 skill average. If you feel like it, I will slowly mouse over these so that you can see what our levels are looking like, but I'm not going to take the time to read them out loud because that just gets obnoxious kind of fast. So yeah, we really haven't done any catacombs at all, but we'll be getting into that eventually. Now, to talk a little bit about what has motivated me to do so much grinding when it comes to Ironman. And just as a measure of how much I want to and enjoy grinding my Ironman, I'm literally warping to the garden right now, specifically so that I can farm while making this video, because I don't want to stop the progress on this absolute fucking beast of an account. It has been so much fun. Okay, so the first point that I want to make is that there is sort of an era of forced exploration that happens, especially in mid-game Ironman, that doesn't really happen in any other game mode or profile, or at least isn't forced in any way. You're not encouraged to go and do those things unless you choose to get those things for yourself. An example of that is dungeons. You have to do way more of them to get more sets. You have to collect more resources of just all types. Talking about, those revenant minions, those fishing minions we had to set up. Got to do way more nucleus runs, all sorts of messing around in the forge. Lots of game mechanics exist and lots of things that, we interact with very little as non-Ironman, but way more as Ironman, especially looking at you mining because the grind is insane. And then on top of that, I think that the aspect of pure item grinding as opposed to actually trying to grind coins is one of the most satisfying parts of Ironman. One of the things that really burnt me out on my main profile was feeling like I was just always grinding coins. Like there was no option for me to do anything except for just continually, okay, I gotta mine, I gotta fish, I gotta, farm, I gotta do Kudra, whatever it was always to make money. Now, when I play on my Ironman, everything that I do is for a very specific reason, right? I'm not going to go sell these cocoa beans. I'm working on making them into cookies so that I can craft squash armor, and so I can make replenish books. When's the last time that a main account needed to make a replenish book, right? Maybe for flipping, but once again, I've been locked out of replenish for a long time on my better tools because it takes like 48 enchanted cookies. But I didn't even know that before I started playing Ironman. So that's sort of that aspect of forced exploration that I talk about. And the satisfaction that you get from achieving those items is unparalleled. You thought it felt great on a main account to get your first golden dragon? Imagine how much better it might feel to actually get that golden dragon. I'm talking grind all the materials, get all that gold, all that literal gold and all those coins. Find a golden dragon lobby and redeem that shit for yourself, level it up to 200. There is a sense of satisfaction that is genuinely unrivaled in this game that you're rewarded with for putting in the hours and putting in the time. When you're playing on Ironman, it genuinely does feel like every hour that I put into this account, I can see growing in real time, not just adding to a cash stack, adding to an account, adding to a build, a wardrobe, a set, whatever it is. Everything I'm doing is working towards a specific goal as opposed to just the general goal of earn coins. Another thing that is a very small point to highlight, I think, is that there's really there's no risk of being scammed when you're playing on an Ironman. There's literally no way to trade other players. And so you don't have to worry at any point about, oh, am I gonna, do something stupid and trade somebody and, accidentally trade away my livid dagger or drop something, and somebody, or not drop something because that doesn't work. But, whatever the scams exist, especially for younger players, who tend to fall for those things, you're basically locked out of trading scams when you use an Ironman, which can be a benefit for some players who tend to fall for those things. I also think that a huge, really huge part of Ironman is price immunity. When things fluctuate on the Bazaar or the auction house, that can make pretty huge waves on normal profiles. That can make you lose net worth. It can make you lose raw cash, for things that you want to sell in your stacks, etc. On Ironman, you just don't care about those things. Now, late game Ironmen do care about their net worth because those items add up and it is cool to have a big net worth, but the general fluctuations don't affect you in real time like it is when you might be a real account looking to sell your sacks or to liquidate an old set, etc. Another thing I want to point out, and this is pretty much going to be the last point because I don't want to make this video too long. I just wanted it to be like a fun ramble with a cool intro. But I think that Ironman mode really does have the best community. Now, there are, of course, toxic elements in every community. There are people who suck, who are like, oh, you only have 2,500 hours in your Ironman? You're literal garbage, bro. Fuck those people. We are not worried about those people. The vast majority of Ironman players that I have met have been eager to support someone else through the same journey that they've been through, to impart information that it's clear that I didn't know at the time. I have learned so much about this game just by streaming on Twitch and other Ironmen, hopping in and giving me advice, or being in a public lobby and doing something wrong and another Ironman says, hey man, that's a great way to do it on a main account, but there's a better way to do it on Ironman. I have had so many more positive interactions than negative interactions with the Ironman community. I've gotten nothing but help and support, and of course the occasional razzing as well. But when you've put as many hours as you have to into HYPIXEL Skyblock, you do get to earn some air of punching down on the newbies just a little bit, But yeah, I don't think that Ironman is just like a difficulty multiplier like a lot of people think it is. Oh, the game is just harder and things take longer. It's a completely different way of experiencing this game. It forces you to interact with the most bizarre things in the most bizarre ways and the most mundane things in the most mundane ways. I never thought that it would be possibly easier to get my hands on a mushroom cow than it would be on a legendary elephant. But considering how often I miss the traveling zoo, and when I do, the elephant isn't around, it might actually be easier for me to just loot share some digested mushrooms, farm up some mycelium, and get a mushroom cow. These are the kinds of strange avenues that become open to you when you're playing Ironman, because your style of gameplay has suddenly shifted and your goals are completely different from what they were before. It's pretty much everything that I have to say on this topic. I really appreciate everybody who watched. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed the intro, put a lot of effort into that. And I also hope that you guys enjoy the upcoming Ironman video, the Rift special that I will be releasing. I'll be putting out a trailer probably the same day that this video comes out. So I hope that you guys thoroughly enjoy that. And yeah, I hope you have a great day, and I'll catch y'all next time.